Alright, this is my favorite Shop Vac, and it's only about like 4 years old, and like really lightly used, barely used at all. It's totally gone on me. I've taken this apart a couple of times now. The motor burned out. It definitely sort of electrocuted itself. Not only had a bunch of char, but the cord had lots of scarring and black and char on it. So I wound up cutting a big section of the cord out, cleaning up the leads, resoldered a few things. So last time I had it apart, I forgot one little piece. It's not an exciting piece, but it's this ball goes in that cage there. It helps with the backflow. So I'm not really a fan of running it without that ball in there. So it's time to take it apart again. Get that sucker in there. Okay, ball is in. Let's put it back together. What was funny was, as I was, snorting and fussing about not having my favorite Shop Vac, I tried contacting Lowe's. I think that's where I bought this, and they, sent me to the Shop Vac website, which didn't load, and I thought, well, that's funny, wonder if they're having an outage or something. So I waited a day and tried it again, still won't load, and I started Googling Shop Vac. It turns out they went out of business. I know, like here we are. I can walk into the store and buy a new Shop Vac today and the company doesn't exist. It wasn't a case of them being bought. It wasn't a case of them simply like going on pause. They literally shut everything down, and then when COVID-19 started to sort of reverse itself, they literally just reopened. There we go. Oh, it's in there, nice. I finally found like an old email address kind of thing, something, and turned out they, did come back online, and once they had, they reached out to me and said, okay, we're willing to talk about your Shop Vac now. What's the problem? And I'm like, oh, well, the problem is I have disassembled the Shop Vac. So maybe you're not going to help me repair it anymore. And let's see if she works now that I got that ball back in there. Okay, that sounds horrific. Not what it's supposed to sound like. And she still has that ever so slightly funny electrical smell. Yep, still there. Alright, let's not burn the house down. We'll retire her.